Welcome to Yoga by Beka. Today we're going to do 20 minutes of yoga. So if you have some time this morning, let's get on our mat and get started. Let's first sit in hero's pose with our hands lightly in our lap and just regulate your breathing. When ready, widen your knees and walk your hands out in front of you into child's pose. Breathe deeply in and deeply out. Empty your mind, relax your body. Let your mat support your weight. Fully relax from the tips of your fingers all the way down to your tailbone, down to the little bones in your toes. Stretch your arms out further and tense your fingers to feel a deep stretch on either side of your body. Slowly walk your hands back and push yourself up into a seated position. Let's warm up our wrists by clasping your hands together and rotating your wrists first clockwise, then counterclockwise. Make the motions as big as you want, incorporating your shoulders and your elbows, just warming up and waking up your arms and your wrists. Shake your hands out a little bit and take your left arm over to your right side, using your right arm to guide it over and to press it in to get a deep stretch in that shoulder. Slowly release. Now take the right arm and cross it over your left side. Let your left arm guide your arm over, hugging it into you, opening up that shoulder. Release, and now let's get into a tabletop position. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. And let's warm up by doing a few cat-cow poses. Breathe in, dipping the belly down towards the mat, lifting the head. Exhale, pushing the mat away, curving your back up to the ceiling. Breathe in, cow position. Exhale, cat position. Get into a neutral spine. Slowly make a circle one direction, then another. Now take your right leg and make a few side circles. First, circling your knee away from you and then circling it back in towards you. Step it out to the side and then slowly heel-toe your foot up to meet your feet. Now push your hips forward and get into lizard lunge. Stretching out that left thigh. Now shift your hips backwards, straightening your front leg, flexing the toe into a half split. Breathe in, move forward into lizard. Exhale, move back into half split. Breathe in, lizard lunge. Exhale, half split. Hold for a moment, breathing in deeply, exhaling slowly, then back into lizard lunge. Lift your foot to meet the other in the back into tabletop position. And now let's take the left knee, bring it out to the side and swing it first away from you and then towards you. Tightening the abs, sucking your belly button into the spine for stability. Now swing the left leg out to the side and then heel toe it all the way up to meet your hand. Lizard lunge, stretching out that right upper thigh. Then exhale, shift the hips backwards into a half split. Inhale forward, lizard lunge. Exhale, move backwards, straightening that front leg and flexing the toe into half split. Forward, lizard lunge. Exhale, half split. Hold here for a moment, breathing in deeply. Exhaling slowly. Sweep the leg back to meet the other, back into tabletop position. Rock slowly forward. Bend the elbows and do a modified chaturanga until you're fully on your belly. Your hands are by your ribs. Roll your shoulders back and lift up into cobra. Slowly release back down to the mat. Again up into cobra. Then pull your hips up and back and transition into downward facing dog. Introduce any movements that feel good. You can take your dog for a walk. You can sway your hips side to side. Take a moment of stillness. And then hop or walk your way up frontwards to where you're in a forward fold. Grab your elbows and let your trunk be heavy and just do what we call ragdoll. Letting the top of your body be like a ragdoll, limp, sway side to side gently. Now slowly curve yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae, until you're in mountain pose. Palms open, facing outward. Breathe deeply in and out. Now sweep the hands up to the sky, lift the gaze, and swoop down into forward fold. Halfway lift up, release back down. Step the left foot back, bended knee into lunge, arms high in the sky. Now place your hands down to the ground, sweep your left hand up, lift that back knee up. Breathe deeply in, reaching high in the sky. Exhale, twisting towards your bended knee, opening your body. Now slowly both hands down to the ground on the inside of your foot. Turn your back foot out and reach your left arm high in the sky, doing a side twist triangle pose. Breathe deeply in and out. Breathe in and extend the arm higher towards the ceiling, and exhale, twisting more openly to the side. Windmill the arms up and over until you're in Warrior Two pose. Lean forward slightly, flip the front hand up. Reach up and over. Twist your left hand around to grab your waist behind you in a bind. Feel a deep stretch all along your right hand, all the way down your right side, keeping your legs strong. Now release, step back into plank pose. Lean forward slightly, slow chaturanga down to the ground. Hover a moment, release down fully. Pull up into upward facing dog, thighs off the mat. Then transfer back into downward facing dog. Hop or slowly walk your way back to the front of the mat into forward fold. Breathe in and halfway lift up, flat back. Exhale and release, stepping the right foot behind you. Lower the knee, low lunge. Breathe in, arms high in the sky. Back down again. Take the left arm and reach it up to the sky while you're twisting towards your left knee. On the inhale, reach deeper towards the ceiling. Exhale, twist your torso more open to the left. Sweep the left hand down to meet the inside of your foot. Flip your back foot toes out to the side, and now reach up with your right arm towards the ceiling, twisting towards the right. Breathe in deeply, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, opening your chest even more towards your right side. Lower your arm down, windmill your arms around into Warrior Two position. Lean forward slightly, flip the front hand forward, and reach up and over, taking that right hand to twist behind you to grab your own waist in a bind. While you're reaching up and over, gaze is lifted, legs are solid, strong, supporting you, grounded into the earth. Now windmill your arms back down to the mat, step back into plank. Slowly rock forward and a slow chaturanga down. Lower all the way down and then lift up into either upward facing dog or cobra. Transition your hips up and backward into downward facing dog. Walk your feet slowly to meet your hands at the top of the mat into forward fold. Slowly roll up into mountain pose. Now face the side of your mat. Your toes are pointed outwards and slowly lower your hips down into goddess pose. You can rest your hands on your knees and roll your right shoulder towards the front while taking your left arm and reaching behind you, looking over left shoulder. Now do the other side. Sort of twisting your shoulder, your right shoulder back and over, reaching behind you and looking over. Put your hands at heart center. Try to sink the hips as low as you can, feeling the heat build up. When you can't take it anymore, rise up, hinge on the hips into a center fold. Put the crown of your head towards the earth. Slowly walk your hands over to your right foot. Now slowly walk your hands back to center and over to your left foot. Now go back to center. Try to get your head a little bit closer to the earth. Breathe deeply in and deeply out. Breathe in and lift up halfway, kind of flatten your back. Take your left hand and put it in the center, right hand up to the sky, side twist. Now reverse. Sink your hips on your right heel, Skandasana. Back up to the center. Your head goes towards the earth. Right hand in the center, left hand reaches high for the sky. Now sink your hips down to your left heel. Try to keep the left heel on the ground if possible, Skandasana. Your right foot is flexed, pointed toward the ceiling. Now back up to the center. Head towards the crown of the head towards the ground. Walk your hands over to the front of the mat. Lift your feet to meet one another in the back into plank position. Slowly lower down Chaturanga. And just relax. Lift your feet high in the sky from your hip points. And then slowly roll your shoulders back and lift up your hands into locust pose. Curving the spine, lifting the crown of your head, your shoulders, your heels to the heavens. Now relax back down. Breathe deeply in and deeply out. When ready, lift back up into tabletop pose. Reach your right arm high in the sky and then thread the needle through, laying your face and your cheek on the mat. Extend the left arm out. Relax into the mat, letting the earth support you. Now slowly pull yourself up, push yourself up rather, back into tabletop. Take your left arm high in the sky, thread the needle through to the other side, laying your face on the mat. Extend the right arm forward and just let the weight of your body melt down, relaxing. Letting the mat and the earth support your body. Breathe deeply in. Exhale deeply. Push yourself back up into tabletop position. Widen your knees as wide as the mat and sink back and sit on your heels. Extend your arms forward and lower yourself down into child's pose. Adjust your body to whatever feels right, whatever is relaxing, and just lower your body down. Just relax. Slow down your breathing. Empty your mind and just focus on breathing in your nose and out. Feel the mat against your forehead. Notice the feeling of the mat underneath your fingers, your arms, your shins, the tops of your feet. Slowly walk your hands up and pull yourself or push yourself up into hero's pose. Hands are lightly in your lap. Rotate your neck slowly to the left. And then change and rotate it slowly to the right. See how your neck feels Are there any tightness spots or little creaks or pops or cracks? Don't push anything, just do what your body allows you to comfortably. Now squeeze your shoulders up to your ears on an inhalation and release on an exhalation down and back. Breathe in, squeeze your shoulders to meet your ears. Exhale deeply, letting it go, relaxing. Take these moments to meditate, shower the mind. Relax yourself from the top of your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your shoulders, your back, all the way down. Thank you for taking this time today to do yoga. Practicing yoga is a wonderful expression of self-love and self-care. Prioritizing yourself as soon as you wake up in the day is a wonderful step to taking the best care and to be able to rely on yourself. Set your intention for the day. Choose happiness and peace, stability and calm to guide you through. If you found any benefit from doing yoga with me today, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.